we're gonna be doing a school supplies video today, and like we got a couple examples for backpacks that we want to show you. This is a Vera Bradley. It's very real. Yeah.
It's a messenger bag, and it's not that spacious. It's kind of.
It's got 2 clips for extra holdability.
Yeah, they're okay,
but there are pockets inside.
Don't use it for high school
or middle school.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can use it for middle school if you like. If you want to switch it out and you only have a couple things to take with you, bring that. It's a perfect bag.
Perfect.
Now this right here stands for best bag in the world. This thing does not rip or tear. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's got a huge pocket in the front. Very, very, very spacious. It's a little expensive. It's a little on the expensive side, but it's a really, really good deal. Okay, first we're going to be talking about, I'm going to give it to you. First we're going to be talking about a few things like books and stuff. So
this is the math binder. You'll need like a 3-inch binder for math.
3 inches. Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. This was 6th grade. And you're going to be needing some extra wide pockets and 5 dividers. Doesn't matter if they're cute. I just saw these and I love them. So,
okay. I'll show them that.
Now, this first section right here, we got our notes and assessments. Okay. And then next we have our, nothing really, this kind of stuff. And this third one right here was used for daily math, which is what you'll probably go on in the morning, like right at 8:30. After 8:30, that's what we'll probably go on after announcements and all that. And then you have your vocabulary and that. And in here, I just put in loose papers because it had pockets, so I thought that was a really good idea. And the reason I say to get 3 inches is because you'll get books, and like you want to have space for those books. So, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You'll get about 4 books.
So that's the math binder.
What did you just say?
That's the math binder.
Oh, I thought you said sexy math binder. Anyway, here we go. This is science right here. That's
science
that she's about to display.
You don't need that big of a binder for science,
but this is what I got to say about science. I needed a extra folder for science. Now, the reason I needed an extra folder is because we got so many papers. It was just so hard to carry it, and the pockets in that thing do not work. So do not buy this kind of binder. It sucks.
And at least get a 2-inch binder too.
And when your teacher says clean out your folder and throw stuff away, don't. Don't! Yeah, don't. Just don't. And you don't need pocket protectors, but you will get a standard sheet that'll help you keep track of what you're doing and always stay organized. You'll get a little CRT book probably. And that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it for science.
Next we have, oh, and another thing. When you're stacking your books, stack them like diagonal. Like if one binder is going like this, give me that one. Ah, there, please. Then stack this one like this. It'll make it so much easier to carry. It won't slip, and it's just easier. So, let's see. And now we have language arts.
Language arts.
And like what I did, I put a little calendar on the front of mine, so I knew what I had and to do. So each month, what I would prefer is putting a calendar and then mark all your dates. Ask your teacher, like what I would do to be on the safe side, ask your teacher when upcoming tests and quizzes are, when homework is due, and things like that. So like if something was due Thursday the 11th, it would say test. Make sure to study. And if I had to study, I would mark study on the 9th and the 10th of March. It's a really old calendar. Anyway, time to display the inside.
You guys need a 3-inch binder for language arts.
Definitely. And also what I would prefer is you get page protectors. It'll help you keep you organized and to make sure everything is good, and like you may get extra props from your teachers.
If you're allowed in middle school to eat like a snack or something, you know, these would be really good not to get Cheetos and stuff on it.
Not to get grease or oil or stuff like that. And like you will have some projects. Like here's a project that we did. No, that's not a project. It's definitely a test. But here's a project that we did. It was based on the book Hatchet. It's a wanted side. As you can see, I got 100 even though my drawing skills are horrific. I got 100 because I got the scent of the story. I don't even think that made sense. But I got the,
idea.
Yeah. Here we have a post test. You'll be doing a lot of pre and post tests. And this is what they'll be looking like. You'll get a Scantron, and you're only allowed to use soft number 2 pencils because it's a regulation. It makes it easier. And if you use pen or something like that, you're gonna have to get this back and then redo it with a pencil. And hold this, please, while I show you something. And when you do the Scantrons, when you get your pre and post test, you're most likely to have to do this little graph thing, and it's like you have, sometimes you draw it and sometimes you...
Oh, I have something to say. Do not get those cardboard paper binders. They rip too easily.
Yes, they do.
You go through like 5 each year. So.
Oops, wait, I saw something. Hold on, where'd I get this? Hold on, guys. I got something to show you. I saw a pre-test. Yeah, where'd I get it? Hold on, I am determined to find this. Give me a second. Well, I guess I'm not that determined because I'm about to... Here's one. I knew I found it. Yes, pre-test. Here we go. Like, I don't think this is the right one. What'd you do with that test? Here, you can close the binder. But this is what you may have to do. You may have to do these 2 tests. They're both on Scantrons. You'll do a pre-test. This is before you even look over the information. And then you'll do... And this test will just tell your teacher how much you know about the things that you're going to be learning. Then you'll get a post test. And once you do that, like this one we had to draw. You'll have to graph it out like, before my pre-test is a light green and my post test is a dark lime green. So like, let's say, the thing goes up to 6. Thing goes up to 6. I didn't do that right. Yes, it did. It goes all the way up to 6. And so, like, for indefinite things, I went, wait, that's not the right one I wanted to show you. Oh, here we go. For reflexive and intensive, for my pretest, I haven't even heard about them. I got 4 points. I got 4. I went up the scale to 4. And for my post test, I went all the way up to 6, and that's the highest you could go. That means I improved 2 scores. Will you put that back in that binder, please? And now, once you just stick it in there. And the last thing we're going to be showing you for books-wise is social studies. My favorite class ever. Now, like, what you can do is to keep yourself organized, make cute covers for your things. It'll keep you organized, and you'll be looking good.
Look, she didn't have to have such a big binder because she stayed organized.
And if you're messy, then yeah, you're going to need some extra help. Now, this is the work.
These are good dividers.
Yeah, right here. These are good. You'll be doing about 4 or 5 different units during the whole class year, so look forward to that. And then you have a work section. And other section where you keep all your other work from the different units and stuff like that. And then you have your warm-ups. Warm-ups are very easy, I should say, somewhat. And then I have a little pocket for notebook paper. But, okay, this is one project that we did that I really didn't know about, and I kind of winged it. I got 100. We had to write a story. I wrote the story the night before because I forgot. We wrote the story, and then you had to make a cute cover. It's not that cute. I wrote a 3-page story just to let y'all see what the teachers expect from you. They don't want a 1-page essay.
Yeah, no.
You need to be able to show them that you're capable of writing 3 pages. Because one day in high school, you're not going to be able to write 1 page.
Or college.
You're going to be, college. They won't take 1 page. They're going to want to take 8 or 9. So get used to it. And that's it for the books. Now we have to show you some. I have something that I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna let her talk about this. And let me show a couple more. Yeah, we feel like getting.
Look up school CK Central.
It's a very good show.
So bye guys.
Bye. Say bye, James.
James, come on.
He said bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Cameron.